Hey guys, welcome back. Today gonna be big report and I will shortly explain you what has happened from 17th of July till 23rd of July. Let's go. First of all, this is a small video about my partner. Just wanted to shortly introduce my partner to you. She's my partner advisor, Alexandra. This is Alexandra. She became in 1 year very popular blogger in Russia. She did a lot of cool launches. And this is her home, and this is the place where we're doing all our big strategic sessions. Tell me, how much did you earn in last year in your blog?
$2 million.
So then, after last video, when we had a personal meeting with Bryant, in couple days, we finally agreed terms of our negotiations. How many percentages do I take? How many percentages left for Bryant from like our whole revenue? So after this, when he agreed, we're starting planning the first big strategic session with Bryant and with our team to describe like everything what's possible for our like future interaction. Hey guys, a little short video about how I prepare for our first big strategy session with Bryant. And at this session we again would explain him all the process, what is our primary goals, like what is the sequence of what are we doing. And I'm just sharing with you that this is very important for course producer to be sure that the influencer understand super clear what are we doing. So you can tell shortly, like, at first we have to prepare our audience and then we have to launch. I don't recommend anybody to do that. Like, you have to draw a lot of schemes, as here you see. First of all, I'm doing them on paper and then I put them to the mirror. My message is just, then better you prepare the structure for the expert, then better you would understand what are you doing exactly. And secondly, for the expert, it's very important for the blogger himself to understand what are we doing, what is the reason of what are we doing. And so then better you explain, then better result you can achieve in your collaboration. So we just finished our big strategic session. It lasted for 3 and almost 4 hours. I'm so tired because I'm not only trying to like be creative and focused on our dialogue, I'm also like part of brain which is responsible for translational this works, and like after 2 hours brain gets so exhausted. So what is our summary for today? Today we dived more deeply into the Bryant's history of his life, how he became the expert, which problems he solved, how he found the brief work, what is his mission, what is his personality. So this is really long process of diving deep into the expert, and this is really exhausting, but we have to do it, and we have to take care of it. What else we discussed? Our upcoming product, what it would be, what problems it will solve, and what is the most important is how we have to possess this product, like how to package your product. Because, as example, the brief work can be used in many spheres, but we have to unite them into something one, and which would be very attractive for people. As example, instead of just selling the brief for trainings, we better make as we had a day today, is like limit breaking marathons. So this is marathon where we would brief the limits of people in different spheres of life, limits about the wealthiness, limits in sexual potential, limits in the expression. So these limits can be removed by brief work. So that's why we are not taking the brief work naming on our product. We are calling it like removing marathon, like this. It's still approximate naming, but we'll see how it will end up. And yes, but again, I'm so tired, so yeah, stay tuned. And one more thing, here is my little insight from a car. I just wanted to share it with you. This insight came up to me after this strategic session. Here it is. One more important thought. Now I'm starting this blog, and I don't have super reasonable answer why I do this. What are my expectations, what I want to receive from it. I never know. I really don't know. I think this video would be really reasonable, to watch in couple years after I started this blog, when we all would see what results starting this video blog will bring me. So this video just for people who now at the same time with me, like they have feelings as me. I have 100% feeling that I have to film like every my step in terms of course producing, but I don't have like reasonable answers. And I just need to do it because I have a feeling. Because the same, by the way, situation happened with me in Russia, in my motherland, when I started making the blog, just without any reasons. But then it became very, very popular, and it allowed me to make a lot of money selling my own online products there. So if you have some feelings about something, don't let the logical arguments or leak of logical arguments stop you. And here is my little report about what we did at 20th July. Finally, I came up with super amazing idea. Like all puzzles combined in my head, like totally 3 or 4 days passed after big interview with Bryant. After our strategic session where we took out all his history, I understand now. I have super cool idea how we can package everything, how we combine everything together. So you just keep in touch. You will see in next episodes what are we doing exactly. Then on 21st July, I want to share with you a little short story which happened to my partner after the breathwork and how we converted this small story to cool stories in Bryant's account. Hey guys, today's morning started very well because my friend, my advisor from our company, she started to do the brief work after our strategic session with Bryant, and she just recorded me the voice message, and she says that like after 3 days of doing brief work, like she has 0 negative thoughts in her head. And for me as for course producer, I'm just sharing that it's super important and it's super cool news when you see that the instruments which were given like by the influencer, they are really works as such in good. Because honestly it was like my big problem that at morning some days I wake up and some bad stuff goes into my head, and on the morning depends my whole next day. I'm so happy that like his instruments are working, and yeah, I'm just sharing this piece of my day with you. Then I asked Bryant to record some videos on it. Then with my team we did some text, all that stuff. So take a look what was the final result and see how amazing compare like to just simple screenshot or something like this.
Important question. What emotions do you normally feel? And what thoughts do you think when you wake up in the morning? So I just want to say this. For the last 3 years, I have not woken up with a bad thought or a perceived negative emotion. The morning is the foundation for the whole day. So you can release the negativity with the breath and then plant the seeds that you want to experience when you go out into the world. But it all starts with your morning.
And here it is, our call with the team on 22nd July. One more cool thing, just in case of result. So this is the stories which he uploaded, and he already get more than 100 direct messages. People were responding on these stories. And sorry for my dog screaming. She's crazy. Hey guys, it's already night, and we have one more call with my member of my team. We have to discuss more strategy for the Bryant. Let's do it. And in the next series, I will explain you what happened then, because I have invited Bryant to our Russian tradition. It calls banya. It's very weird and sacred place. It's like a special steam room, extremely rare in America. And in the next series, I will explain you what happened then, because in the banya, a lot of very weird things happened. So watch for the next episode. Hey guys, and one more little question for you. You know, what I'm doing now is super rare content. You would never find the same content where somebody shares step by step how he doing the super cool business model, which nobody have, I suppose, used in US before, which allows me to make really good money here, even with the bad English. So I'm sharing all my steps with you, and I'm always open to you for your direct messages on Instagram. You can ask me some questions because I'm interested in growing of amount of the course producers. I once set this trend in America to encourage like young people to become the course producers because this is super cool business model. So I'm sharing like everything what I know with you. So I would just ask you to like this video, and I know it sounds like very common, but it's really important for beginner YouTubers to see some support. So if you do this thing and this thing, I'm gonna appreciate it very much. So thank you so much. Thank you for watching this. See you soon.